Have you noticed that your legs don't quite move the way they used to? Maybe it's something small, like a slight wobble when you stand up from a chair or a little ache in your calves after walking to the kitchen. You tell yourself it's just normal aging, and in many ways it is. But sometimes there's something more beneath the surface, something you might not expect. You see, every day our bodies quietly respond to what we eat, what we drink, and even the supplements we trust. And while we're doing our best to stay healthy, a few of those choices, however well-meaning, could be working against us. This video isn't about fear, it's about clarity, because there are certain everyday foods and two common vitamins that, when consumed in the wrong way, may slowly chip away at your strength, starting with your legs. Today, we'll uncover 6 foods that seem innocent, but may be silently sapping your energy, stiffening your joints, and weakening your muscle tone over time. And at the end, we'll talk about 2 widely used vitamins that could be doing more harm than good if taken improperly, especially after 60. If you've been feeling a little more tired, a little less steady, or simply want to move with more confidence again, stay with me. What you'll hear may surprise you, but it might also change the way your legs feel for years to come. 1. Sweet treats and sugary desserts. Let's begin with something many of us find comforting: a slice of cake after dinner, a warm cinnamon roll on Sunday morning, or maybe a cookie with your afternoon tea. There's joy in these little rituals, but over time, too much refined sugar, especially from baked goods, pastries, or sweetened snacks, can quietly affect how our legs feel and function. Here's why excess sugar in the diet can trigger low-grade chronic inflammation. This type of inflammation doesn't cause a fever or rash, but it slowly interferes with how your joints move and how your muscles recover. You might notice more stiffness in the knees or heaviness in the thighs, even if you haven't done anything strenuous. Sugar also influences how your body uses insulin, and when your cells become less responsive, they have a harder time delivering fuel to your muscles, especially in the lower body. That can lead to weakness, fatigue, and slower recovery after activity. What's more, many desserts offer empty calories. They're high in energy, but low in nutrients like magnesium or protein, both crucial for muscle function. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up dessert entirely. Try a few slices of apple with a sprinkle of cinnamon or plain Greek yogurt with berries. These swaps offer a sweet touch while supporting, not stealing, your strength. Because every choice matters. And your legs deserve kindness even in the form of dessert. 2. Fried foods. Now let's talk about something crispy golden and often irresistible: fried foods. Whether it's French fries, fried chicken, or that flaky pastry from the bakery, these foods tend to bring back memories of comfort and celebration. But as we age, our bodies respond differently to this type of food, and unfortunately, not in our favor. Fried foods are typically high in trans fats and saturated fats, both of which increase inflammation throughout the body. While you may not feel it immediately, that inflammation often settles in your joints and muscles, especially in the legs, where the strain of walking and standing is constant. Over time, this can mean more stiffness in the knees, longer recovery after physical activity, and that familiar feeling of heavy legs after meals. Studies have shown that a diet high in fried foods can also reduce blood flow by damaging the lining of your blood vessels. And when less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach your muscles, they weaken. It's like watering a garden with a blocked hose. No matter how rich the soil, the flowers will wilt. If you've ever felt extra tired or sore after a fried meal, it's not your imagination. Your muscles are working harder than they should and getting less in return. But the solution doesn't mean giving up flavor. Try roasting vegetables in olive oil or baking chicken with herbs and lemon. Your taste buds stay happy and your legs stay stronger, because food should nourish not just our memories, but our movement too. 3. White bread. We've now looked at sweets and fried favorites, and it's time to move to something even more common, perhaps sitting in your kitchen right now. The third dish we will learn about white bread. Soft, familiar, and convenient, it's been a part of many breakfasts and sandwiches for decades. But beneath its comforting texture lies a quiet problem, especially for those of us over 60. White bread is made from refined flour, which means the outer layers of the grain, rich in fiber and nutrients, are stripped away. What's left is a carbohydrate that the body absorbs rapidly, leading to quick spikes in blood sugar. And repeated spikes like these can cause insulin resistance over time, limiting how efficiently your muscles absorb fuel. The result: muscles that fatigue faster, recover slower, and feel weaker, particularly in the legs where energy demand is high. White bread is also low in magnesium and B vitamins, both essential for muscle contraction and nerve function. And when paired with butter jam or processed meats, it often adds calories without much nourishment. But the good news is you don't need to give up bread. Try switching to whole grain or sprouted options that retain the grain's natural goodness. Pair a slice with avocado egg or a bit of cottage cheese, and you've got a meal that supports your legs, not drains them. Because strong legs don't just need movement, they need the right kind of fuel. 4. Processed meats. Let's move on to food number 4, something many older adults still rely on for its convenience: processed meats. Bacon, deli, ham, sausages, salami. They're quick, tasty, and easy to prepare. But beneath that convenience lies a deeper issue, one that may be quietly weighing down your legs with every passing day. Many of these meats are high in sodium and chemical preservatives. While they help extend shelf life, they also contribute to chronic inflammation in the body. And inflammation is no small matter. When it builds in your joints and muscles, it can make your legs feel stiff in the morning, heavy after walking, or achy by evening without any specific injury. These meats are also loaded with saturated fats, which reduce blood flow by narrowing and stiffening arteries. Poor circulation means your muscles receive less oxygen and fewer nutrients, especially in the legs, which work hardest to keep you upright and moving. The result: muscles that fatigue easily, joints that feel tight, and an overall sense of weakness when standing, climbing stairs, or walking long distances. But you don't have to give up protein, just make a gentler choice. Try switching to boiled eggs, grilled chicken, or baked fish, paired with fresh greens. You'll still get the flavor and strength your body needs without the hidden strain. Because when it comes to movement, every small bite has an impact. And your legs are worth every thoughtful choice. 5. Instant noodles. From processed meats, we move to food number 5, a staple in many homes, especially for those seeking quick meals: instant noodles. They're convenient, affordable, and satisfying on a cold day. But under the surface, instant noodles are often working against your muscles, especially the ones in your legs. These products are mostly made from refined white flour with very little fiber or protein. That means your body digests them rapidly, leading to quick blood sugar spikes and crashes. These fluctuations drain your energy, leaving your legs feeling sluggish or unstable after a meal. Even more concerning is the high sodium content. Just one serving of instant noodles can contain more than half of your recommended daily salt intake. Excess sodium promotes fluid retention, which causes swelling in the legs and feet. It also raises blood pressure, further limiting circulation, which muscles rely on for strength and recovery. The seasoning packets often contain monosodium glutamate (MSG) and other additives that may trigger low-level inflammation. Over time, this can contribute to stiffness, joint discomfort, and slower muscle repair, especially in older adults whose systems are more sensitive. But there are gentler options. Instead of reaching for the instant pack, try a simple bowl of whole grain noodles or brown rice topped with steamed vegetables and a boiled egg. It's still warm, still comforting, and far more supportive of your legs' long-term health. Because convenience is important, but so is moving freely without pain or heaviness. 6. Ultra-processed cheese. Now let's take a closer look at food. Number 6. A comfort food many people enjoy with crackers, toast or sandwiches, ultra-processed cheese. Spreadable cheese, processed slices, cheese sticks that never seem to expire. These products may be creamy and convenient, but they can quietly take a toll on your lower body strength. Most ultra-processed cheeses are high in sodium and saturated fats. While that might make them taste rich, it also makes them tough on your circulation. Too much sodium causes the body to retain fluid, leading to puffiness or swelling, especially in the legs and ankles. And saturated fats can stiffen blood vessels, restricting the steady blood flow muscles rely on for energy and repair. In addition, many of these cheeses contain phosphates and preservatives which can interfere with your body's ability to absorb essential minerals like calcium and magnesium. These minerals play a critical role in muscle contraction and bone stability. When they're off balance, you may notice leg cramps, fatigue, or even discomfort while walking. And here's the tricky part. Despite being high in calories, processed cheeses are often low in high-quality protein, the kind your muscles need to stay strong and functional. The good news: you don't have to give up cheese. Opt for less processed options like cottage cheese ricotta or fresh goat cheese. Pair them with whole grain toast or sliced fruit, and your legs and your heart will thank you. Because what we spread on our toast today can shape how we walk tomorrow. We've talked about sweets, fried foods, and even processed cheese, but now we reach the part of today's video that surprises most people. Because sometimes the things you believe are protecting your health might be quietly working against you. Let's take a closer look at 2 common vitamins often recommended for seniors that may, when overused, quietly undermine your muscles, joints, and circulation, especially in your legs. Vitamin A supports immune health, vision, and cell repair. But what many people don't realize is that it's fat-soluble, meaning your body stores the excess instead of flushing it out like water-based vitamins. After 60, your liver becomes less efficient at managing this storage. And when too much vitamin A builds up, especially from long-term supplement use, it begins to accumulate in your joints, liver, and muscle tissue. One of the most common warning signs: nagging leg pain or soreness that mimics joint inflammation. Many people think it's arthritis or spinal issues, when in fact it's muscle irritation caused by vitamin A overload. Even worse, excessive vitamin A can block your body's ability to absorb magnesium and calcium, 2 minerals that are crucial for muscle contraction balance and preventing leg cramps. Without them, your muscles feel weaker and your legs may shake or spasm even during simple movements. Studies have also shown that chronic vitamin A toxicity can lead to bone demineralization, especially in weight-bearing areas like the hips and legs, raising the risk of fractures even from minor falls. Vitamin A is found naturally in foods like liver egg yolks and carrots, so if you're eating a balanced diet, your body likely has enough already. Taking daily high-dose supplements just in case can quietly push your body into dangerous territory. Always talk to your doctor before taking vitamin A and monitor your total intake from multivitamins and fortified foods. Vitamin D is known as the sunshine vitamin, and rightly so, it helps your body absorb calcium and supports bone strength. But like vitamin A, it's also fat-soluble, which means it can accumulate if taken in large doses over time. And that's exactly where the problem begins. Too much vitamin D can cause a condition called hypercalcemia, where calcium builds up in your blood and tissues instead of your bones. The signs: leg stiffness, burning muscles, painful cramps, especially at night. You might even feel a strange tingling in your feet or thighs after long periods of sitting. When calcium floods your soft tissues, it can calcify muscles and tendons, especially in the legs. This not only reduces flexibility and range of motion, but also increases your risk of tendon tears and joint stress even during normal walking. Worse yet, your kidneys may struggle to manage all that calcium. And when kidney function drops, fluid retention increases, leading to swollen, heavy legs and more discomfort during movement. Vitamin D is important, but more isn't always better. Studies show that daily doses above 4,000 IU, especially without regular blood monitoring, significantly raise the risk of side effects in older adults. If you already take calcium supplements, fortified drinks, or eat dairy regularly, your vitamin D needs may already be met. So piling on, just in case, may do more harm than good. The takeaway: don't self-medicate. Get your levels tested, speak with your healthcare provider, and aim for balance, not excess. Because staying strong and mobile in your 60s, 70s, and beyond doesn't come from blindly adding pills. It comes from making informed, respectful choices for your body. If you're still watching, thank you for giving your body and your health the attention it truly deserves. By now, you've learned that not all comfort foods are comforting to your legs, and that even vitamins, when misused, can quietly chip away at your strength. But here's the most important part. It's not too late to change. Every small choice you make, from choosing whole grains over white bread to checking your supplement labels with your doctor, can give your legs a second chance. Because strong legs don't just carry us through the day. They carry us through life, through family gatherings, Sunday walks, moments of independence and joy. So the next time you reach for a snack or take your daily vitamins, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this choice helping my legs feel stronger or heavier? We believe in gentle, informed living. That's why we're here to walk with you as you take one thoughtful step at a time toward better mobility, energy, and peace of mind. If today's video gave you new insights, we'd be honored if you clicked like, shared this with a loved one, or subscribed to stay with us. We've got more helpful, heart-centered health tips on the way. Until next time, be kind to your body. Your legs will thank you.